up? Necro Doom FX here, and I just kind of wanted to do another showcase of my drum studio and what I've done so far. Obviously you see it in the videos, but I still kind of like to talk about it and do a drum rundown, like a drum gear rundown, and maybe a costume rundown, and see, like, just show you everything I've been doing so far lately. One of the first things I did was let me turn the camera around so I can properly see what I'm doing. So the drums used to face this way, and we would record this way. And I just figured with the layout of everything, it would look more even if we switched it. So instead of the drums facing this way, I now flipped it and faced it this way. And yeah, so we put more green movement blankets up that I recently got. And I think I'm gonna get more of the same ones and like put them on top to close more of the top area off. Even though you don't see that in the video, I would still just like for it to look nicer in here, I guess, while I'm actually inside. And most of the garage will be a woodworking area that they're turning into so far, like slowly. So I probably might help like keep all the wood, you know, the wood off my drums. Even though I basically, after I'm done playing, there's wood chips everywhere still. I just don't want to add to that, I guess. One of the other things I did was the lights used to kind of stand up on a like a tripod kind of thing, and they would just kind of face as high as I could get them, and like down angle as I could get it towards me. But now I kind of just jerry-rigged and used what the previous owner was hanging up. I don't know what the hell he was hanging up there, but he had something, and there was all this wood, so I figured why not. I hung them up so I get proper lighting, and I don't have to worry about shadows as much anymore. Another thing I did was, obviously you can see behind, I have all the spotlights and whatnot, and it does have like different modes. Like obviously I'm gonna change colors, like red, green, there you go, yellow, all that, orange, purple. I usually leave on like a purplish, pink, bluish. That's just what I like. There are, like I said, like different modes, like flashing and strobes, but like they kind of get like unsynced, and I just don't think it looks as good, or like as much as I would like it to look. Put this up properly. As much as like as for the drums, I haven't really changed too much on the drums. I've just still been kind of just tuning it, dialing it in. There's some other triggers I want to try soon that might work better for like the toms I'm doing. And obviously, like slowly but surely, I want to get a new drum set. That's like my biggest thing. It's not gonna like for the obviously what I use for acoustics, the snare, the kick, and the fucking my last floor tom. That would help with sound. But it would help everything look so much nicer. And then obviously whenever I don't want to play electric, it would sound so much nicer with an actual set. I'm looking at what was I looking at? It was a Mapex. I can't remember exactly what Mapex it was, but it was a Mapex. Obviously I'm gonna keep the same kind of setup as I got going on now. I need a new hi-hat stand. And then I work at a paint line, so I've been kind of thinking maybe there's a way I could paint my cymbal stands to all be blackened, like blackened metal. I'm not sure yet. Yeah. And then I also got this bigger moving blanket covering the front, so whenever I'm doing like a POV shot, you're still not seeing anything. So that should help make everything, like every kind of way I film, look nicer. I don't know what else to talk about because there's not really much else I'm gonna do. Like I'm still kind of figuring out like the lighting situation. I would love more spotlights, but I got to figure out how to position it, or like I need a lighting like while I'm drumming to be aimed at my face. So I need to figure out how to put some type of light like down there by my snare, aimed up at me. But yeah, I want to kind of like hopefully I can find more people to help me like record, so I don't have just static cameras, because I would like more movement in my you know, footage. So this is the outfit I've kind of been putting together for when I'm drumming and whatnot. Obviously my mask is my mask. And then I'm gonna get new like gems to put in the forehead. Keep it magnetic so I can switch like maybe colors or I don't know, there's a lot I could do with it. It's kind of a mix between MF Doom, Dr. Doom, and then I'm kind of adding like, you know, like skeletal features with a beard, because I used to rock a beard and I still kind of think it looks good with the mask. There's more I kind of want to add to it, but it's hard not to do too much or make it look tacky, so I'm still like slowly trying to figure out stuff. This is like a streetwear poncho that I've added obviously my olive green patch to match the pants. I need more like olive green stuff to match more with the pants. But yeah, I originally did all this because I was gonna first person record with my phone. Where's my phone? Let me grab it real quick. Because I have a flip phone, so I figured if I get a case I could do that. But when I was drumming, like this flies up into it and it doesn't work. So that's kind of why I got the camera I'm rocking now, the Instago 3, so I can put it anywhere on my forehead or whatever. I mean, I could still find a way to maybe use this, but I don't know. I don't really have a use for it right now. And then this pocket's that pocket. I don't really use it for anything. I use that for my drumsticks, and like I can put my vape in there too, kind of. And then that's more of just a random patch too, to call back with the olive green kind of thing I'm going on with. And then I'll take off this in a second, but I also have my lights that do different stuff and whatnot. And I just now realized today that my green doesn't work anymore, so I'm gonna have to take this off and get a new one. And then I have magnets, which I'm gonna probably also replace and put buttons on it, because these magnets kind of don't hold as well as I would like it to. There's some like drum moves I do that still pop it off, and then this kind of like flies up towards my face and covers my face. So, which I play with my eyes closed. That doesn't really necessarily bother me while I'm playing. It's just for the video, I don't want it to look like that, you know, when my face being covered every 2 seconds. Let's take that off. And then when it gets hot, obviously I still have this hoodie, which I like the arms and stuff like that, how it pops through the, and even the hoodie itself actually, how it pops through the poncho. So it gives it a nice dichotomy. And then this is supposed to be another streetwear item where like it comes up like that, and there's straps right here that pop up into it, but I honestly just leave it like that while I'm playing, and then with the hood it looks nice, and I think with the silver, it ties back to the silver here. Yeah, there's that hoodie. And then obviously the pants. I need to find I have some like Nike blazers, like mid blazers I want to get that are green that would probably go with this. But the only thing I would be worried about is if it doesn't match this green. So that's kind of a hard thing. I need another green to match this green. So I have those two greens, and then I have the olive green with everything else. So, I mean, I don't like necessarily how it looks just like this. Obviously the poncho ties everything back in together, but I don't know. I'm still, like I said, I'm still figuring stuff out and slowly but surely piecing everything together. But yeah, that's my drum outfit. Drum studio. And yeah, this thing's about to die because I've been recording all day long, and this is already a 10-minute video, and there's already a lot of cuts I probably have to put into it. So yeah, thank you for watching, and I hope next time I do another like drum studio thing, it'll be either a change of studio or I've added a lot more or whatever, you know. So you guys have a great rest of your year and take care. See ya.